What's up guys, Gary7 here and welcome to episode 8 of my City Skyline Let's Play on Devon Valley. So in the last episode we added these unique buildings as well as the passenger train service. I'm going to get on now and we're going to go and build over in this area by the lake. We've got a massive development we need to get sorted because we've got a big demand for people. So we're going to build it over here. I'm going to obviously need to add a new intersection highway connection. So what we're going to do with that is I'm going to use the same one we've got all over the place, the cloverleaf. Apparently it's not the best, but it seems to work pretty well for me on vanilla anyway. So we're going to need to delete a fair few road segments. We'll get ahead and do that, and then we'll place the cloverleaf, and I'll be back in a second once I've placed it. Okay guys, so we've got the highway intersection added here. We need to connect it up to our industry district. I was going to use the roundabout here, but it tends to get quite busy. I'll have a quick look at our traffic at the moment. We're 89%, and you can see this is our busiest area again. It's this intersection. These little ones I'm not really too worried about. Over here again, it's not too bad at all. So what I'm thinking we're going to have to do is possibly build a new roundabout here. So we have to come in from a curve onto this roundabout and connect up to this part here. I want to connect to this road and come around so they've got a new access again into our cargo hub. So let's get, I'm going to go for a large roundabout. We're going to place it like so. We're going to twist it so we can use that road anyway, and then again we're going to be able to go into the corner of the industry there, and then we're going to need one down here again for the housing. They're pretty useful to have the roundabouts anyway. I'm going to put it as close to this as I can, and I'm going to delete the roads off of it. We'll probably only use a couple of the intersections anyway, so let's build that. Let's go closer. Let's delete that one, that one. In fact, I'm going to delete all of them off this roundabout so it's ready. We'll do that however we want. And then this one here we'll delete probably just those two for now. And then road wise, what we want to connect up to this is standard bus lanes. This is what we use for every road at the moment. It's our main roads, so we'll come off of here. We'll go straight to about here. And then go for a nice curve into that one there. We can't actually connect up to that, so maybe we'll have to curve to here like so. That should hopefully allow that quite nice, they'll be able to get onto the road quite easily there. Could possibly build a section around here as well, and then we're going to need a section from here. We might have to make this smaller because I don't want to necessarily delete too much. Let's choose a straight bit of road. Sorry about that guys. So this is occupied by this building, which is our coal power plant. I did add that a while ago, so we can move that to there. Let's see, are we able to do it now? Probably not still, no. So let's choose a smaller road just to come off of it first of all. Just to go down to that node. And then we will build into the larger roads for the roundabout again, bus laned, because we need to make sure they've got access, because these people are a bit whingy at the moment without having too much access. They keep moaning, and you can see they've got apparently no unskilled workers. People are leaving. They were complaining they've got everything basically is wrong with them. And then we're going to come up here, go and choose the middle of these two nodes here. You can just see on the side of the circle the two little dots, or not two little dots, all the dots. Tend to go up to the top of where the nodes would be. Make sure you're in the middle of both of them. Place your first one, and then try and get it straight like so, just to go up a little bit to start with, and then connect it up with your highway roads. Freeways in the middle one, and then connect like that. Again, it's a bit wonky, but that'll be nice and smooth at least. And then we'll just connect this road up about a little bit further. In fact no, we won't. We'll actually curve straight off of this one. We'll go out a full node and then curve around. We'll go into the roundabout. I don't want these junctions too close together. That will probably work. And it's just going to enable us to get people down here onto this roundabout again, off on the like so. I'm going to keep that road straight, and this is where they're going to connect. So this might be a bit of an issue. Might have to come out. In fact, if we delete this one, I'm going to try something. This might work, it might not. Okay, we'll go out one node and we'll curve like so to about there. Then we'll come off that and we'll go into a straight line, connect that to there. That'll work. Then we've got to do again a curve from this road, so go curved again, go up just over a node in a bit, trying to keep it the same type, and then we want it a lot shallower like that, and we'll go straight into there. Boom, so that's going to work. All we've got to do now is change the direction on that road, that road, that road, that one. Okay, it's a bit wonky, but it's going to be okay. I'd rather have it a bit wonky, make sure they can get on and off. That'll work. That connects up to that roundabout, connecting up our industry zone. So we can actually unpause it now, get that working up. The reason I put the roundabout right on this curve here is I didn't really think about, to be honest, that it was going to be all jaggedy like that. I'm actually going to delete that because I don't like that at all. So let's remove this roundabout, and we'll do some terraforming. So let's get our terraform tool out. We need to go to the leveling terrain tool, and we'll press square around here, and we need to make it a lot bigger, and then we're going to terraform all this area out here. And then once we've got this flat, it's going to make it a bit awkward for everything else. We'll get this area flat for the roundabout so it'll look nice, like so. And then we're going to have to smooth up the rest of it, so we'll go down to about there, I'd say. And then what we need to do is the smooth terrain. I think it's that one, the softened terrain. Or was it this one here? That one there, I think. Let's double check. Slope terrain. Now I think you press triangle on that one. No. So we need to bring it into that, so it's not too big of a difference. That would actually work, I reckon. Let's go and choose our roads now. We're going to choose the same large roundabout. Again, if I put it where we had it, it should be okay. And then same on the roads. Choose the road we always use anyway. We're going to delete that one, that one, that one, and that one. Then we're going to go in with a straight road from there straight into there. Boom. So that's that roundabout connected up. It looks a lot better now. It's been flattened out. And then we're going to build our housing area over here. So we've got a big lump here. So we are actually going to start by flattening this out again. Level the terrain off. I think we're going to go with this bit. It's not going to be quite as flat, but it's going to be flatter than it is. Just get rid of this hill, because it just makes it harder for building on. That will flatten out there. Let's have a little look. I think to myself, I've got a bit of dip there. Maybe bring this up a little bit. Don't want to do too much, just enough to soften the whole area around here. Bring that down. Bring that down. Like so. And again, we're going to just gently soften around this area just to try and make it a bit easier to build on. Right, so now we've done that, we will sort all this out, and then we'll do a road network for the housing, and I'll be back in a second. Okay guys, so here we are back with our new area. This is Lakeside Mews. I've done it quite a random form. I'm going to unpause the game. I've put the housing in. I've not done the water or the electrics yet, so I need to do that, and then I'll be back after I've done that, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, so we'll run the water in together, and then we can continue to talk. I've actually done some work off camera. I'm going to need to show you guys in a minute. It was a major revamp of our current network of transport. So we completely redid some of the bus lanes, and then we also did a major revamp on the metro system. So that's completely changed now, so I'm going to have to show you that. We've got loops with connections rather than any other way. So I need to put some power in over here as well. I've unlocked the solar power plant now. We've got one just over here. I could do another one just off the highway. I'm not sure how much traffic they generate, but mate, let's just do a side road actually. A small road, green one coming off of the roundabout actually. That would work perfectly, wouldn't it? That's what it's for. We'll go up like so, and then we'll put our own. Oh, I can have this one here. We'll connect this up to the main city at some point. I'm going to do it that side so it's towards the highway. Noise pollution won't matter too much then. Wrong one. Let's connect that, and then we're going to go this from here just into our district like so. We can unpause the game again. They'll start building up, and they'll get the electric that they need around the whole place. Again, we've got a high school and an elementary school, a medical centre over here, and then we've got police and fire service as well. We do need to add a new university as well at some point. I'm going to quickly connect this up with a power line across the highway, like so, going all the way just to this grid. Connect the grids together at the end of the day. It will help out a lot. And I was thinking for university area, we could actually build one off here. So let's actually do that a second. We'll build down from the shopping district. We'll just go down 2 nodes for now, and then we'll get another university in, which is that one. This covers, well, it doesn't cover everywhere, but it will do pretty well, I think. We'll have to put a new tram line in, I keep saying tram, a metro line in, as well as bus line. So let's actually have a look quickly at the metro service. And you're going to need one of them right beside that, or right opposite. Let's do it beside it, actually. We can hug that. So that needs water and electric as well. So water wise, we could just bring a pipe straight down from here. Boom, that covers you. And electric wise, they'll get electric once we build up some more properties beside it. So let's just build a couple shops there. They should hopefully be building, because we've got a demand for shops. So straight away they're building in, bish bash bosh. Let's get the metro line connected up like so. I do like the look of the elevated metro station. In fact, I don't like deleting stuff all the time, even though I've probably done it more than my fair share recently. Refund that one there, delete that, refund that one, yes, that's fine. Let's put in one of these, a metro station or the elevated metro station. We'll do just a normal above ground one, not too high, but that being here might actually coincide with hitting all of that, but we'll do it. Let's just do it. Let's have something different here rather than going for the same look the whole time. I think that looks pretty cool. And then we can actually take the metro line from here, so it stops there anyways, that's fine, right behind the shops. We can go out a couple, and then we need to go down. We'll keep going until it does that weird bug. There it is. So boom, that's as far down as it needs to go. Then I need to connect this up to this line here, and have a train going, a metro line going that way and back. So we need to make it, we've got it there anyway, ready in a minute. We'll need to connect this up to this line, I think, maybe. I think we could maybe loop it around, connecting there. We've got one stop there, which is the crossover. So while we've got it in this view, let's actually pause it and show you what we've done. So we've got a big loop that goes from Mill Park all the way to Grove Hill. Then from Grove Hill you take a direct line into the industrial park, and then you can cross over from the industrial park. Where are we? We've lost it here. Then there's a one stop in the industrial park, and then it goes up to the shops up at Oak Square and Beechwood Park for the crossover. We've got a loop around Oak Square and Beechwood Park, and then another line that goes from Beechwood Park over towards Mulberry Hills. Stops here, you can see, and then we've got the Mulberry Hills Forest Park loop with 2 or 3 stops. And then we've got the train station there as well. So we're going to add one for this new university over here. We need to connect this up to the line. I think Beechwood Park line would probably be the best bet, because then we could maybe loop in the bottom here, somehow connect it up to that stop. Okay guys, so we've added the new university line, and now we've just got to connect it up. So we're going to go from the university into Oak Square stop, and we've got the top Beechwood stop here, going down into the bottom of Beechwood Park, going across here, and then connecting up like so. We're going to do a second line going the other way. So again, from there into there. This only issue with what I've done here is now I'm adding extra metro onto the same line as we had, but hopefully they won't get in each other's way. So let's go on to the metro. So we've got these 2 lines here, metro line 16 and 17. We aren't going to do too much with them at the moment. I think just leave them as they are, and I'll change the names of them at some other point. Let's unpause it, and then hopefully people can start using this university. I will need to connect up a line over here at some point, so these guys need water before he gets annoyed. Oh, look how close it was as well. Right, so he's now got water. But yeah, these guys are building up over here, which is pretty nice. Lakeside Mews. I've just done for the standard policies on that as always, and that hopefully will build up bigger and bigger. I need to do some more high rises at some point as well. Then we've unlocked, what's this one here? The pumping service. Not too sure what they do. Freshwater outlet, we don't need to make any fresh water, we've got enough of that. Nuclear power plant, I'm not too sure when we unlock that, so can we maybe get some information on that? At 44,000, so we're not mega close, but we're not too far off that either, about halfway. We've got a big demand now for some shopping. These guys have got nothing over here, so maybe let's add a... It's difficult. Do we do a bus station that takes them across? Or I'm going to go for... Yeah, I'm going to go for a bus. Something, because we can. No, we're not. We're going to go for the metro, because metro is just quick, it's easy. All that costs us a bit of money. They can just link up and have a stop the opposite side of this university, and then that'll get them into all the loops that they need to be in then. And we can actually add the overground metro right on this highway, or a bit back actually. Before we commit to it, let's think to ourselves. If we come off of this road like so, even at that angle, perfect, we can then add the overground metro like that. It's not going to get in anybody's way, it's not going to be too noisy for the houses, and we're further enough away from this road where we can go out with a straight couple like that, and then we can go down into our actual network. So yeah, I'll get this connected up. I don't know why it ignored me. I'll get this connected up, guys, and then we're back again in a second. Okay guys, so now we just need to get in some parks and things around here, try and make the area look a bit nicer. It's currently a bit boring. Don't want too big a park in the area because it might completely take away from the whole area if I do that. We've got a nice big area. In fact, we could do one of the small parks right there. We could then put a little road going up beside it right here, and we can actually add another park just in behind it. The more parks you have, the happier people are, and it's easy then for getting people, you know, to upgrade their houses and things like that, which is always good. That's quite large. Small playground will give the kids an area to play. I won't do it too close to people's houses because that would be annoying as hell. And then we will zone up the rest of that into some more residential zoning. We don't have a demand for residents at the moment, but I want to make sure it's there for when we get people. Again, having that in the middle is also going to make people build up around here. We added some shops down here. They are complaining about a lack of water, but we can see our services are pretty much nearly all in place. I'm going to ignore that other one that's there and get this in line to where it needs to be properly. Oh my days, and yeah, of course I've done that. But it should be okay, they're covered, so we shouldn't be building too much here, but just to cover ourselves, let's do that. And then we've got the money, so it's not too bad. There you go, we covered that. I can't believe I did that, but anyway. We've got all this covered up, so Lakeside Muse now is building up nicely. We've got the shops, and then our new line here, which people are using already. Look at that. Let's actually take a look at that. So it was our new transport line. It was Lakeside to Beachside Uni. Only 9 passengers currently, but again, they're building back up. These were all at like 300-400 last time, but I deleted every single line. So now it's got to build back up. The buses have gone up massively now, as you can see. It's really annoying because if we go to this zone, for example, where there's 52 people, it's all back in this old district, or not the old district, Beechwood again. They've got a full loop that takes them around here. They've also got connections that take them over to this uni if they want to go there, or Mulberry Hills. Again, it takes them down to the old town as well. I just can't win with them. They just don't seem to be happy, ever. Let's get this dump emptying. But again, I've also built some forest around this stadium to try and quieten it down because it's quite noisy. We're going to unlock more unique buildings and start building them up. I will want to move that at some point, maybe right to the edge of this area here, because I want to build this into full skyscraper area. Again, when we unlock the tile beside it to my right now, I'm going to put more skyscrapers around here, so this whole area is going to become like a big built up metropolis. This is going to be like full residence like it is, and again these over here are going to be like the smaller residential zones. They're saying they don't have enough unskilled workers, which is a pain because I don't want to keep kicking people out of jobs. There must be a policy on here for one of these where you can't do anything, no non-commercial specialisation, so you can't actually change that. But yeah, I'm quite happy with that. I'm using the solar power as well. There was something else I needed to do, so I'll leave with that, and then I'll be back in a second when I've figured it out. And straight away I remembered there was some parks actually that I wanted to add that were the lakeside ones, so the tourism and leisure. So we've got a shoreline required, that's fine, we understand that, but would need to shallow this, or not shallow it down, but like lower it down a bit. So again, we see we've got quite a steep cliff here. Over here is quite low down already. I wanted to add the zoo as well, so actually this would be a really nice place for the zoo. They could come off, oh that's quite close to the highway. This might be a better spot, just up behind the shops maybe, close to the highway again. Let's say right in the middle here. We can get rid of all this lot. Let's build the zoo. So they can come off of, it's difficult to decide actually, isn't it? We can move that and we can put it around here, I think. Let's pause, let's move that. I don't know how much it's going to cost to relocate it. 16 grand. It's a pain in the ass, but I want to get it moved just so that we can sort that out. We will put that one over around. Is that going to be a problem there? Probably. Everything's, yeah, we can put it on this roundabout for now. I don't think they tend to make too much traffic. And then we'll just need to connect up the power again here and here. So we can do that for now, just to connect that up. That's already straight into the grid, so we don't need to worry about that. We can leave that running now. So yeah, it was the monuments. There was a zoo, a panda enclosure, I think. Let's go and find that one. There's one of the zoos, so we can definitely add that one there. And then there was a panda enclosure as well, which was, might be, either if it's not one of the unique ones, it might be just one of the standard parks or something, or I've gone past it without even realising. Let's just double check the tourism stuff. Skate parks, riding stables. I'd actually work there, to be honest. Panda enclosure, where was it? Come on. I can't find it. I'll find it and then I'll put it down and then we'll be straight back. So the Panda Sanctuary was in there. It was just a bit further up. We'll put that literally opposite the park opposite the zoo. Unfortunately, yeah, they do line up pretty nicely. Let's unpause the game. Let's see about electric. We can possibly move some of that. We'll leave that there. That's, yep, connected up, connected up. Get the water in, make sure they're all connected up. They are. And let's have a little walk. I'm not sure if we can go inside, but yeah, we can actually go inside. Let's have a little look at the zoo. Right, so you actually can't go in there, which is a bit of a shame. It'd be nice to actually go in there. And we can't go into the panda bit unless we do it like this. Let's place ourselves inside. So yeah, you've got the pandas inside. We can use that as a cool screenshot actually. So let's save that bit. And then we will also do it into the zoo. I doubt you'll see anything though. Let's actually do it into this panda, I presume, right by the polar bear. Yeah, brilliant. And then let's have a look what's down this bit, shall we? Nothing in that. Ah, that's a shame. It'd be cool if you could have a proper walk around in here, to be honest, and see the animals, but you can't, which is fair enough. But there, that's going to get some tourists over here probably. We've got the metro line there. We can run a, we can pause the game, and we can run a cycle path from there that leads to the end of that road, like so. I'll definitely get people going over there, I reckon. That straight away, they're going to the shops for now, but you know, let them be. Definitely having more people using the metro, which is good. This is building up nicely now. But yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you have, hit that like button. If you are new, feel free to drop a sub and a follow. This has been my upgrade to the land on City Skylines on Devonville, and I'll catch you again soon, guys. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye bye.